Good evening YouTube, and yeah, welcome to another episode of my F1 2019 career mode. We're getting towards the end of season 1 now, and we're at round 16 in Sochi. I'll be doing Sochi Suzuka tonight. I might do another race, I'd see how I feel after Suzuka though. We're with Williams, and it's been pretty decent so far. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can just continue on like that. But we did retire from the last race in Singapore, which didn't go well for me. Took loads of grid penalties, started at the back, and it was always going to be tough after that. And at the end, I think I just had one too many collisions with other drivers. But yeah, we've had some very good races of late, and I think Sochi could potentially be another decent one. And we're making solid upgrades to the car ahead of next season, so we're just going to see how it goes. Let's get into it. As you can see by the championship standings, I'm currently in 8th place. Obviously, I was at Haas for the first 8-9 race of the season and switched to Williams. Pretty happy with how I'm doing the championship. Can't really complain. I think 8th place is really where we're going to aim to finish now. I think Perez will just be too far ahead, unfortunately, but we'll give it a go. Mercedes have struggled compared to Ferrari. Vettel's looking very good for a championship unless he starts to have some very poor races. And although my teammate's only got 2 points, he's been very competitive of late, so I think we can both target points in his upcoming races. So let's get straight into it. I would usually be joined by Snake, but tonight he's getting drunk, so good on him. I'd be doing the same, but yeah, not this evening, unfortunately. So not a bad second prize to play this game at the moment, because I'm really enjoying it. But if you are tuning in, feel free to leave any questions or comments that you have in the comments, and I will reply to all the comments I get during the live stream. Unless, of course, it's, you know, not a comment worth replying to. But yeah, we'll get straight into Sochi and the practice session. Obviously, I retired from Singapore in the end because it was just about saving the engine. So getting towards that part of the season now where you are limited in what I can use engine part-wise. So I want to be pretty careful. So yeah, let's get into practice 1. I've got an upgrade for Japan. That's okay. Just double checking. Do want to get maybe 1 or 2 more upgrades while the season's out. Obviously, the next year's regulations are going to mainly just affect durability, so I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference to the running order, which is both a good and a bad thing, I suppose. But it will be interesting to see what driver transfers happen. I'm hoping, all being well, that we might have.
We're going to be logging some extra data during this session.
Not the weather I wanted to see.
About, but as we have some new parts, we'll just confirm they're performing to spec.
Yeah, I'm just going to advance to practice 2.
It's time to remind
Doing practice in the wet is just, for me, it's pointless. I know qualifying's pouring it down, but even so, got all the qualifying session to get used to it. But yeah, hoping to have this first season done by hopefully the end of tomorrow. So then, come next week, we can get straight into season 2, which I'm very excited about. What I might do, so obviously I'm planning to do 2 races tonight. Maybe 3, we'll see how it goes. I'll probably do another 2 races tomorrow, and then I'll do the remaining races of the season on Monday afternoon, and then I'll hopefully have Snake with me on Monday evening when we reveal what the changes are for season 2 and get that started. So that's the plan, really. Quite happy tonight because my football team Barnsley got a much needed win. Now we've got a fighting chance of survival. We've just got to keep up the good form, and the team look better than what they have done of late, so the hope is that we can keep going. Results didn't go perfectly in our favour. I would have probably preferred Charlton not to win, Stoke not to win, but Huddersfield are back down there as our Middlesbrough, a team we beat, so there's definitely teams that are struggling down there that we can hopefully drag into the relegation zone. And there's always a threat of points deduction hanging over Sheffield Wednesday. Although, knowing them, they'll probably get away with it. Now, although this game's been out a while, this is literally the first times I've done these tracks on this game, so don't expect brilliance straight off the back. Obviously I know the tracks pretty well, but it's adjusting to braking zones and whatnot. So far so good.
Looking good. Now it's
5 points off.
purple. You'll get a bonus for consistency if you can chain good corners together.
Oh, I'm just going to leave it like that. I don't really want to do too much of the practice programs, if I'm being honest. Getting some resource points is okay. I'm not, like I say, I'm not too fussed. I should be able to get the race strategy one done, and I'll give qualifying pace a shot as well. Get 3 consistent laps in order to nail this race strategy program. I do hope it's a better season for Williams this season. It is a nice seeing them at the back, especially when they've got a young, talented driver in George Russell in the team. Based off what I saw in testing, I think there is hope for them. Obviously, I don't think anyone should expect miracles, but I think if they can be battling with anybody, I'd say maybe Haas look the most vulnerable at the midfield teams at the moment. If they can be battling with them, I'd say it's a good step forward. I believe if given a car to fight with, George Russell could really impress.
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Just see how Nicholas Latifi does as well. I Like I said, I saw a bit of him in F2. He looked like a decent enough driver. Not sure about it being F1 quality, but I guess we've just got to wait and see really on that one. I think obviously Williams will be looking for him to be more competition to Russell than what Kubica was. Kubica unfortunately just didn't really do enough really to challenge George Russell. I think Latifi should be able to do a little bit more. As I mentioned before, me and Snake will be doing a proper F1 season preview after the second week of testing. Possibly next Sunday, hopefully. So as I said, I don't want to start making too many predictions now. And I'm interested to see what happens in the second week of testing, because usually that's when they'll start to show a little bit more of a pace. Because I think there are some teams yet that haven't really shown anything of what they can do.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting
The
great
likes
data.
of,
Stay focused.
I'd say, McLaren, Red Bull, Ferrari haven't really shown us anything yet. I hope Haas haven't either, otherwise they are in trouble. I mean, if Mercedes haven't shown us anything of their pace yet, we're in trouble because they already look really good. And that DAS system is so impressive. In regards to how much it actually gives them time-wise, I have no idea. I don't think anyone does other than them. And they might not even know the full extent yet. I'm not the biggest fan of a Sochi circuit, I'll openly admit, but it's not bad to drive on the game, it's just really boring to watch IRL. I think if I could remove any track from the calendar, this probably would be it, I'm afraid. Doesn't look like it's going anywhere anytime soon though.
Great lap. You've nailed what we are.
Nice one. Let's go for a qualifying pace run. Before, well, we're doing qualifying pace run when the qualifying is going to be absolutely soaking. And last time I was in full wet weather at France, I didn't fare too well, so I don't know how this is going to go. We'll give it our best shot, of course. .36.6, that is a tough time to aim for, but I'll give it my best shot. Good first sector. Edge of grip. Bit of tiny corner cut there, wasn't completely accidental. Oh, a bit wide there though. Just gonna cost me. So far so good. away Norris? He hasn't really. Nailed it.
Test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Wow, 7th. That is decent. Could look like I'm very competitive around here. Same person who likes my tweet every time I put it on Twitter and streaming, but I guarantee he absolutely never watches. Must be some sort of algorithm where he likes every tweet that has a certain thing on it, which is a bit silly, but there we go.
And with all the cars now over the line, let's see our top 3 again. Leclerc, the
Good pace, really good pace. Gives me a lot of confidence. Well, for the race, not so much for qualifying, because very different conditions in qualifying. Might as well chat quickly about darts, I suppose, seeing as it's a sport that I do have a very massive interest in. I have to say, anyone who does follow darts, Peter Wright right now is playing out of his skin. Ever since he won the World Championship, it just seems to have lifted, you know, a little bit of pressure off his back, and he's throwing brilliant darts. An average of 120 in one of his matches today, which is incredible. And then he beats Gerwin Price in the final with 170 checkout when Gerwin Price is sat on a double. Mental stuff. Not saying Van Gerwen's anywhere near a crisis, but he's not playing terribly well at times at the moment. Certainly not as well as Peter Wright's playing. Peter Wright's looking like the man to beat, and keeps playing like this, he's going to win a lot more tournaments. He's obviously already won the World Championship, the Masters, and obviously the Players' Championship today. 3 tournaments, and we're only in February. And I won't put past him winning tomorrow's event with the way he's playing.
Welcome back to Sochi. We're about to be joining the action down in the pit lane as the cars get ready.
Right, let's see what we can do. Just gonna stock up on fuel and go out on track. Actually, yeah, okay, it's just gonna be heavy rain for out, so let's just do that. Hopefully a better heavy rain experience than what I had last time. I can't even see the corner. I genuinely could not see the apex of the corner very well there. That was better. That's why I ran wide. Let's see, his first lap. It's going to be tough, but let's see what we can do. No DRS, of course, in these conditions. First lap's very much exploratory lap. Not really sure how much grip you're going to have when you get to each corner. Oh, jeez. This is not going to be easy. Lewis Hamilton's gone quickest. I've run wide again. I'm going too quickly into these corners. Trying to find the limits of grip, and I'm finding them. couple of corners. .8 seconds off the pace. Good start. Definitely time to be found there. How much? I'm not sure.
The radar suggests that this heavy rain will be with us for a while now. We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
I just don't think I've got great weather pace, in all honesty. So I'm improving a lot in this lap, but it's still not going to be overly close to the outright pace. P12. I should have enough for one more lap. I'm not improving anyway, let's go back to the garage. Struggling a bit here. Thank God the race isn't wet. Just check that out, I was like...
Recommend taking the wet tyres in the current conditions.
Where's George Russell gone? George Russell's gone
P7. 1 minute 53.8.
Oh, that's insane. There's no sign of weather's gonna know. I'm just gonna have to go out on wet tyres again. But reduce the fuel load by a little bit and go for 2 laps.
We're 19th in the speed trap, 189.0 miles per hour.
See what we can do. Our setup's going to be a lot better in the dry. Obviously we're starting at the back, we're going to have to be careful at the start. Got 2 laps left to try and prevent myself from being right at the back of the grid. George Russell showed me how it's done. I've got to try and drive with that same level of confidence. Please get out of the way, Giovinazzi. Can't see a thing while I'm stuck behind you. Thank you. Oh, I might have hit him there. I don't mean to. It's really difficult in these conditions, to be fair, to notice that. Just got to continue on what I do. I didn't even get a warning. I think he just lost it on his own, to be honest. He did let me through in a bit of a silly place, if I'm being completely honest. So Magnussen's improved, so we are now last. Well, we're back up to 19. I don't understand where they're finding this pace from, if I'm being honest. Being as brave as I dare. I'll foot in through here. That was nice. Trying to be as brave as possible. I'm still only 4 attempts up on my previous lap time. It's just completely fetched up my lap. Really frustrating. Just absolutely chucking it into these last 2 corners.
It's a bit disappointing, but we just need to push hard.
P20. I gave it absolutely everything in the wet conditions there, with no reward.
Complete, let's review our top 3
George Russell's qualified 6th as well. Oh, that's gutting, that is. Fair play, Russell. That's a fantastic qualifying for me.
Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a
Alex
fantastic
Albon
race.
3rd place, but Verstappen only 13th. Russell is less than a 10th off out qualifying a Mercedes. I mean, I'm not unhappy with the way I performed there. I gave it absolutely everything. Look at, I'm not even close to being on the pace. But I know that I'm much better in the dry, so there is positives, and hopefully Russell can maybe hold people up. Because I don't think he should be 6th place based on our pace, but we'll have to see. Let's get into the race.
Tough luck there. It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up, it's not the end of the world.
Welcome one and all to the Russian Grand Prix. We're just a stone's throw from the Georgian border here at Sochi as we get ready to begin the race that served up an absolute cracker back in 2015. A last lap collision between Kimi Raikkonen and Valtteri Bottas sparked controversy in that race, so let's hope the racing is just as tight today. Built on the shores of the Black Sea, the Sochi Autodrome is a 3.6-mile tour around some of the venues built for the 2014 Winter Olympic Games. Close barriers may make overtakes more challenging, but with 56% of the lap taken absolutely flat out, we certainly won't be wanting for pure speed. A fitting arena then to do battle at the pinnacle of motorsport. A warm welcome to Anthony Davidson, who's beside me in the commentary box today. Let's begin by discussing Daniel Ricciardo. As ever, the threat of unreliability is never far away, and indeed they'll be starting out of position today due to a power unit component change. So it's going to be a difficult task to move forward from there.
But on the bright side, at least those fresh components can help them maintain the power they need to come through the pack. I expect to see them take a more aggressive approach today to make up for the compromised start.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Sebastian Vettel has a clear track ahead of him today. He starts in pole position with Charles Leclerc alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Albon, Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas and Russell, Perez, Kvyat, Norris and Pierre Gasly, Raikkonen, Grosjean, Max Verstappen and Giovinazzi, Stroll, Magnussen, Nico Hülkenberg and the scientist, Sainz and Daniel Ricciardo.
Sainz and Ricciardo both have grid penalties, so I start 18.
And with lights,
See what we can make out of it. I'm going to start in the softs as
Not a
normal.
great starting position for us, but hopefully we can
Despite
improve
what?
the situation throughout the race.
That'll do. There we go. 5 lights. I'm underway in the Russian Grand Prix. Quite a bit of wheel spin off the line, as normal. Stay 18 where we started. Decent enough start, keeping it clean, that's the main thing. Wow, everyone's very cautious into there, and I saw them to go up to 16. And keep making progress like this. I telegraphed that move a mile off.
That's a strong start. Well done.
Let's let it go carried away, Jared. 15, let's just keep that going. Giovinazzi's next. Feeling very, very confident at the start of this one. We're on slot alongside the Alfa Romeo. I feel like he's trying to squeeze me a little bit. Means I've got the inside line, but I haven't really broken late enough. Oh, we've gone for it down the inside. Oh! Woohoo! That was close. Feeling very feisty at the beginning of this race. Because I know I've got good pace. Because I take out the bollard. I know I've got good pace around here. Just got to utilise it. Grosjean's gone wide, and I've gone the better side, and I've caught out Giovinazzi, and oh my god.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Absolutely stunning start. And now I'm putting Pierre Gasly, P12. Sometimes you just know that you've got good pace. And boy do I know it here, and Gazza took a very defensive line into there and just really put him under pressure. He's taken another really defensive line. And now, wow. We just haven't got the drag there to prove it. We should be good if we just keep behind him. Go straight, don't touch the wall too much, straight. I don't want to throw this one away because I know I'm doing well here. So start 18, we're already up to 13. George Russell's doing a good job as well. We are looking good here to get both cars in the points for the first time, which would be a massive boost. Actually, I don't think it's the first time. I think Russell got points. At least I got points, but I can't remember quite which race it was.
When you are within 1 second of the car ahead in the DRS zone.
Oh, Gazza was so focused on trying to... Oh wow, what? That is stunning from Gasly, I have to admit, I did not see that coming.
Caution, caution.
Oh. I have to back out of that because there's a yellow flag out. Who's out of the race? Lewis Hamilton, no!
Caution, the virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed.
Another car problem for Lewis Hamilton. His championship has just gone up in smoke. It's definitely all over now if it wasn't
Drop
before.
your speed, our delta is too low and we risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green. Track is clear. Green flag.
All over this Alfa Romeo, Kimi Raikkonen. So we started 18, finished race, to whoever's just tuned in. So they were making really good progress. There was a heavy rain qualifying session which I just couldn't get adjusted to. So, but we've got good pace in the dry. I'm already up to 11. Lewis Hamilton was a retirement. I think his championship hopes are gone now. Ferrari are here too strong, and well, Lewis Hamilton's just had one too many retirements over the course of the season. Well, I've currently got George Russell in the points, so Williams having a really good day so far. Russell qualified up in 6th. We really enjoyed those wet conditions. Catch up now to the Toro Rosso Pierre Gasly. Frenchman's had a good race so far, because I wouldn't say the Toro Rosso is that great of a car. Hello to you in the comments. Thank you for the comment, and I hope you enjoyed the stream. We're streaming both this race and Suzuka afterwards, so getting to business end of season 1 now. Vettel's looking good for a championship, and my aim is to hold on to 8th place in the Drivers' Championship. If you do have any questions about either this career mode or just F1 in general, more than happy for you to ask them. I'll give my honest answer.
The car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
Got a slipstream here. As we locked up there, there wasn't really anywhere for me to go. We're pitting at the end of the next lap, so just gotta keep doing what we're doing at the moment. Pressure on him. Guess he's starting to hold quite a group of us, if I'm being honest. much mix. I want to get this Toro Rosso out of the way.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
Right round the outside, what a move. Now we can start to pull away. Just going to pause it quickly. I'm from Brazil. I don't understand your language, but I'm watching. I already left a like. Well, thank you very much. I do appreciate the like. And yeah, I hope you are enjoying the footage. Nice to have a viewer from overseas. I'm guessing you might have used Google Translate then for the comment, but yeah, thank you regardless. Do appreciate it. How quickly we've dropped the cars behind. I really am feeling good around this track. We will be pitting as I see Verstappen going side by side with someone in front of him. Don't know who that is. It's Kvyat, it's the other Taurus. Taurus has actually been better this race than I expected.
Some information on Russell. They have an issue with their car.
Oh
They're
no,
going to be
George
slow.
Russell has an issue with his car. Wow, he was doing so well as my teammate. That's gutting, that is. He really doesn't deserve that. He's had a great race. Brits in the wars. First Lewis Hamilton out the race, and now Russell struggling with a car problem.
Go now.
Is that hard tyre?
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the
I
end now.
did not want to go on the hard tyre. I specifically said in my strategy to go on the mediums. That's quite annoying. But okay. I definitely said mediums. I'm absolutely certain of it. I have to go back and check, but yeah, that's not the tyre I wanted. Just gotta make the best of it now. I know I've got good pace, so if I can just keep putting in good laps even on the hard tyres, we're still in a chance of a decent points finish. Yeah, I didn't want the hard tyres, I wanted the mediums, but it is what it is. Can't be helped. These things happen, and just got to try and make the best of it. We've had a good race so far, made really nice progress. No one else stopping yet, interesting. Often people start to pit at the end of this lap. Just got to lap as quickly as I can, really. not ideal.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Definitely tell these are the hard tyres. It's proving hard work. I would much prefer to be on the mediums, as I kind of asked for.
Hulkenberg is stopping now.
Wow, 39.8. That lack of pace is really concerning. So 1.5 seconds off my best time in clear air. That's not good at all. Just see where we are once everyone's pitted. Norris in front. I think he was in front of me anyway. Giving the points, McLaren.
The gap to the car ahead is 2.1 seconds.
More people in the pits. .38.8, that's much better.
This is good, you're really on form. We're 4 places up on our predictions.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
You're putting a good distance between yourself and the car behind.
It's like 10th will be the battle I'll be going for this race. Get a point considering where I started and what's happened with the tyres. I'd consider that a
There's 3 laps
very
of
good
fuel remaining.
result. Could be at obviously bottom of the table, Toro Rosso in the constructors, so he'll be wanting that last point as well. I think I'll miss catch up to Norris, but I'll try. I think that's Verstappen just ahead of him. Don't think anyone else has stopped now. Could be wrong now. Be nice if it was. Ah. Russell's in the pits.
George is in the pits.
Oh, there's a few
George
people in the pits. That does feel good. I'm fortunate for Russell because he was running really well, but that problem's really affected his pace, as you can tell. And up to 8th because of Stroll pitting. 8th place, that's even better. I think that's definitely everyone's stopped now. Let's just see in case I can hold on to 8th. I don't, as long as I don't make any mistake, because I feel like I can walk the out behind me. to go. Still in P8. I'm 18th on the grid. I would say it should earn me driver of the day if Snake was here to give the driver of the day, which unfortunately is not. But I think he'd award it to me. Although let's not jinx it. Still got a few laps to go. Probably has been one of my better performances this season, I would say.
The car in front, but we need to look after the tyres. We won't be making another pit stop.
Oh, the tyres are absolutely fine. Look at them, 7% wear. So the tyres aren't an issue in terms of wear. It's just the fact that they're hard tyres that's the issue.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
If Kvyat gets DRS, I will be under pressure.
Is 2.8 seconds.
A bit wide there. Onto the last lap.
This is your final lap of the race. But I don't think Kvyat's close enough. It's going to get quite close towards the end of this straight though. Just run out of straight, thank goodness for that. Who's going to win the Russian Grand Prix? That's the question. Oh, it's Sebastian Vettel as he takes another massive step towards the title. Oh God, can't get the power down there. And the final couple of corners, there's nowhere really for Kvyat to try anything. As long as I keep it clean and tidy, which I have, it's a very, very good job. That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
From 18th on the grid, I think that earns me driver of the day for the first time this season. I'm very, very happy with that.
So, another excellent win
but Ferrari just march on.
Again, an excellent
They look unstoppable.
Grand Prix, and there's certainly a team that know what they're doing out there.
Another win for Vettel. Leclerc second, Bottas third. Dominant stuff, and Lewis Hamilton's hopes of a title are gone.
Let's see how the driver standings have changed.
Bottas got fastest lap, but never really threatened the Ferraris, if we're being honest.
After an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
I have to give it to the scientists. They fought so hard.
Even Dante Davison gave it to me. Don't know why I call the scientists, don't ask. Albon 4th, Perez 5th, Verstappen 6th, Norris 7th, me 8th, Kvyat 9th, and Raikkonen gets the final point. George Russell finished down in 19th in the end, had car problems. I mean, look at his fastest lap, he was very competitive. But that car problem he had just kind of ruined him. Unfortunately, Vettel now 70 points in the lead of a championship with just 5 races to go. I think it's all over now in terms of a title. Hamilton 99 points. The drift was definite hope for him now. If it's going to be anyone stopping Vettel now, it's Leclerc at a push. I'm still in 8th in the championship, 34 points behind Perez. I don't think that's viable, but Norris is definitely going to threaten me for 8th, so I've got to keep my wits about me. And we stay 7th in the constructors. I think that'd be a good result come the season end, but we could potentially challenge Haas for 6th. Ferrari are cruising towards the constructors as well. You could tell this is only a game, because if it was real life, that would not be the case.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you? It's safe to say you're smashing everyone's expectations, isn't it? Do you think you were lucky not to end your race with that crash? Great. Well, that's everything.
Check out my resource points we got following that round. Very nice. Didn't quite get the objective, unfortunately, but not too
Great
bad.
work. That's exactly the kind of result I'm looking for. Keep it up. Looks like both your rivals are going to the same upcoming historical event. If you took both of them on, it could be a great chance to earn yourself some coverage. Get the fans interested. All right, the terms have been agreed.
Our first
All
driver
that's
now.
left is to sign the
Get
paperwork.
in.
You'll be on this new
Very
deal
happy
for the
with
next
that.
race weekend.
Don't really know why my controller just disconnected there, but oh well. Right, aerodynamics. Definitely something we need to work on still. Look at that. That'll put us right up there. So that's good. Right. We should have a slight chassis upgrade for China, so... Right, let's go to the next race weekend at Suzuka. Ooh, just got a trophy. Happy with that.
As I'm sure you're well aware, there have been some recent changes to the driver lineup. At key points in a season, drivers who are due to end their current contracts may choose to move between teams, or even go into retirement. I'll send you an email each time a move occurs.
There's been a team change. What's going on here? Oh, there's been a driver change. Ooh, I didn't expect that mid-season. I thought that'd be the end of the season. That's very interesting. So Lance Stroll has gone to McLaren to replace Lando Norris, and Lando Norris has gone to Racing Point to replace Stroll. That's very unexpected, I have to say. Got to finish 16th or better. That's going to be easy 500 resource points. That should be. Wow. So we've now got Stroll. I'd say arguably Norris might have got a better move there, but that's a Sainz and Stroll now, and Perez and Norris teammates. Very interesting. I'm guessing Lawrence Stroll must have bought McLaren. Every time we seem to get close to Rosso, we seem to pull away, but look how close this whole bunch got now. The difference between the start of the season to now is unbelievable. Let's get into practice 1. First chance to see Lance Stroll in a McLaren and Lando Norris in a Racing Point.
Welcome to the Japanese Grand Prix as we head on to the Suzuka circuit. A favourite not only for the fans.
Carl probably mentioned the new parts that have come in from the factory. Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
Just bear with me 1 second, there we go. Historically, I've always been quite good around Suzuka, and it's my favourite track in the world, if I'm being honest. I love driving around this track, so hopefully, fingers crossed, it can be a good weekend. It's hard work, this track. It's a lot more hilly than I remember it in previous F1 games, and that's hairpin miss. I think that's a bit of a silly place to put the gate, in all honesty. I don't think anyone now really tries to hit the apex of that corner. I think it actually costs you more time, if anything. Oh, that's a mistake there.
A solid handle on.
Take that, and yeah, it's gonna be difficult to get purple just with the way the gears are on this track, so I'll take green.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Love that little sector.
Get a better purchase if you don't need the apex or the hairpin, I think. Just see how the AI approach it. God, these cars are so much better than the F1 2016 game that I was driving recently. You can just carry so much more speed into the corners. Golly, you can brake into there. Mental.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
I am focused. I am focused. That's commitment. Just be careful with how much curve I take.
Great map. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Oh no. Who's that coming out of pits? Oh, of course it had to be Magnussen. Out of the way, Magnussen. What are you doing, you fucking idiot? Great on now to try and rescue this. Which is why I'm absolutely pushing it to the max. And taking out brake boards over that wasn't on purpose. Still better to rescue this, which is a testament to how much I've committed on this lap. No thanks to Kevin Magnussen. Oh, beautiful.
Okay, super.
Get in. Needed that. Let's try and do a qualifying pace program now. Large Stroll for McLaren, I still can't get over that. Oh, Lando Norris has just done his opening lap to Toro Rosso, just gone behind Lance Stroll. Not Toro Rosso, sorry, Racing Point. this as much as we dare. That's about as beautiful as you can get through. Oh, the speed we're carrying through some of these corners, it is amazing. These generation of cars just, they blow your mind by how quick they are. Can't wait to see how quick these 2020 cars are when they really are unleashed.
To rerun the program if we
P6. Couldn't beat that qualifying time, no matter how hard I tried. So advance to qualifying.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top three.
Lando
Sainz,
Norris on his
Vettel
debut for
and
Racing
Valtteri
Point
Bottas.
in
What an
8th.
incredible practice session.
From 4
Fun
teams, so I
doesn't
can't
stop
get
here.
over. I do love the driver switches. It can now happen in career mode. It really does add a new element to it. I just didn't think there'd be one in Japan. Just see if Kubica gets a seat next season, and who doesn't get a seat if Kubica does get back in. Cloudy but no rain. Let's go into qualifying. Happy to do with the setup I've got. I'm expecting probably to qualify probably around somewhere between 10th and 15th based off practice pace. Don't think it's going to be as good as Russia was for me, but hopefully I can do a good job. Get into the 31s, I'd say it's a decent lap. Oh, don't tell me not now. Ricardo, you've just absolutely ruined my lap. Right, that's one set of tyres completely screwed. Just have to go back into the pits and try again. There's nothing you can do. Like, I have some sympathy for the AI there, because by the time they realise I need to get out of the way, it's too late. Like, Ricardo could have let me through after the corner finish, but the damage is already done. I'm going in there at full speed, he's not.
This time I got a clear run. No excuses. Nicely there, I would say. I mean, to be fair, with the aero not being the best, it's probably not where this car's going to be at its best, if we're being honest. But I can definitely afford to reduce the fuel a little bit. So I will do for the next run. Or final run, should I say. We've got 1 second down after 2 seconds. P15 just ahead of George Russell. Yeah, I think that just kind of shows that this isn't the sort of track that's going to suit his car. Just because of a lack of aero. Ultimately.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 31.1.
I could probably afford to lower it to 5 kilos, that's what I'll do. But I'm going to wait actually, because I want to go out at the end of a session. Not really where I wanted to come out on the track, but okay. Not better on here. Not really improving either, if we're being honest. Oh, I didn't improve. I held up Vettel as well. 19. Oh, not good.
We're all ready for tomorrow's
Russell
race,
managed to
but
get
before we
13,
begin,
so
let's
how
have a
much can I
quick
blame
look
the
at those
car?
who will be fronting
I
the
don't
grid.
know.
Vettel, Verstappen and Valtteri Bottas. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry.
Bell
we'll
got
be back
pole.
tomorrow
I don't know
as we head
how.
into
I
the
held him
Grand
up.
Prix.
Okay. very weird. Hulkenberg's the only person behind me. Ouch. Only 4 tenths off Russell, to be fair, just back in the pace. Stroll way behind teammate Carlos Sainz in his first session for McLaren. Norris is right in the top 10 with Perez. Racing Point looking good, McLaren not so much. The Racing Point definitely getting a good deal there with Perez and Norris. Time to do his racing, and yeah, this will be the last race of the stream. Tomorrow I'll be back with Mexico and USA, and then Monday afternoon will be the Brazil and Abu Dhabi, and then Monday evening we'll try and do the first race. I'll only do one race, but I'll do like the opening race of season 2.
Tough luck there. It's not quite where we'd want to be on the grid, but chin up, it's not the end of the world.
See what we can do. It's gonna be a tough race, but I'll give it my all. I'll say I love this track. It doesn't suit the qualities of this car. Aerodynamically, it is still lacking this car. And it's the sort of track where its deficiencies kind of show.
Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. Sebastian Vettel will start on pole. Fantastic qualifying from the multiple world champion. And Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Leclerc, Lewis Hamilton and Albon, Perez, Raikkonen, Norris and Carlos Sainz, Ricciardo, Kvyat, George Russell and Giovinazzi, Magnussen, Stroll, Pierre Gasly and Roman Grosjean. The scientist and Nico Hulkenberg completes the grid.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Quite happy with that strategy, so let's do it. It's the toughest car to overtake, so I'm just going to have to try and be careful. I don't know what speed they're going to approach it at, but I get the feeling it's going to be much slower than what we're doing in qualifying, so let's just try and not be too idiotic at the start. I'll even let Hulkenberg in front of me, such was my cautiousness. Collided with Hulkenberg there, but okay. Oh, I definitely collided with Grosjean now.
Be careful with the front wing. You've taken some minor damage.
Damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pit. Try and go into the hard tyres until the end. That's my plan. I know it's going to probably backfire and I'll have a lonely race at the back, but I can always, like I said, always retire if it really isn't going well and I've got no real hope of pulling it back. But yeah, I can't carry on with this damage on the front wing. Not this track anyway, especially. We've got to go for the hard tyres because I just don't think the mediums will be useful for that length of time. It's so difficult to judge it on the first lap sometimes. I need to stop being so rash, I think. But it was always going to be a tough race for us here.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
When did I do dangerous driving then?
Some information on
Oh,
Harbour.
Alex
They're
Albon's
retiring
out the
from the
session.
race. Caution, caution. The virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta is negative, which means you are too fast. Reduce your pace. VSC ending, we're going green. Maintain positive delta until the green flags. Okay, the incident has been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed.
Well, at least I'm going to be Alex Albon, I suppose.
Race officials have enabled DRS. DRS is now available.
Yeah, we're only not particularly exciting as race this one, certainly not like Russia, which I thought was really, really good watch. Oh, Jesus, these hard tyres are just shocking. I just wish I risked the mediums. There was more chance of a safety car, but you know, it'd be you know, there'd be a lot more chance of me getting back into this, but it's just, they're so rare. Every time I've seen a safety car in this entire career mode is when I caused it. And there's very little chance of it happening now. Other than me crashing out the race, which frankly wouldn't benefit me anyway.
Gap ahead is 26.9
I'm gaining on
seconds.
Hockenberg, that's a positive. Vettel continues a relentless march to a 5th World Championship. Oh, I'm being pulled away by Hülkenberg now. I'll wait till the old pit, but I get the feeling I could end up retiring from this race, unfortunately. Like I say, if it weren't for the fact that we have a restricted number of engine gearbox parts, I wouldn't retire, but it's not worth carrying on if I'm lonely at the back and I'm just wasting valuable engines that could be used in other races.
yeah.
Our gap to the car in front is
I'll wait till they all pit.
28.7 seconds.
Obviously I'm going to keep giving it my all, but I just don't think there's much of a way back for me now, unfortunately. I need to stop being so aggressive at the start. I think I had to try and be aggressive there, but just because I needed to get past Hulkenberg and I knew that I didn't really have much pace this one, due to the problems this car still has. You don't see them so much at tracks like Russia because they don't really have the same kind of corners, but tracks like this where you get the long corners, it really does show up the efficiencies this car has aerodynamically. It's a shame, I love driving Suzuka, but it's just not to be on this time, not to be on this occasion. Really much to comment on this race, to be honest. Not happening, is it, unfortunately?
Gap to teammate ahead is 31.6 seconds.
Like I said, I'll just wait to see when the pits. I might hold each other up in the pits, so I can gain 1 or 2 positions. I've got some hope. If I'm like 3-4 seconds behind the next car, then I'm fresh tyres, then it's as good as over. Lack of safety cars and the fact that engine parts do need to be saved where possible makes up my mind for me really on this one. But to be fair, like, although this hasn't been a race I was hoping for, I've got to be honest, I thought Russia was my best driver of the season. And it should, but I can do have good races from far back on the grid, so yeah, although this hasn't been a successful race, at least we had a good race at Russia.
George is coming in for his
So
stop.
take from these 2 races. And also the drive to keep improving his car aerodynamically to try and push it further up the grid, because at tracks like this you can clearly see this car just isn't good enough to compete. Regardless of my crash, to be honest.
The gap to the car ahead is 30.8 seconds. Car ahead is coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead, now running medium tyres. laps of fuel remaining.
Imagine everyone else is pitting this lap, so let's have a look, see where we are. Good lap there, but oh dear. No. Still 1 or 2 cars left to pit, so I am just going to hold out hope, but maybe I'm ahead of 1 car, but I get the feeling it's unlikely now. I do love this track though. Although this car is not great aerodynamically, it isn't bad to drive around here. It's just overall not up to the standard of the other cars.
Front is 6.3 seconds.
Everyone's pitted now. Yeah, I'm gonna retire. Save the engine parts. So, no, it's not. It doesn't make the best footage, but to be honest with you, I've just drive around at the back. So I think I've made the best decision for the remaining races, where hopefully I can actually have a good chance of finishing well and scoring points. That's the aim now.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top once
Vettel's won again.
A sublime race today, and a stunning win.
And with Leclerc down in
Wow,
5th.
Here's how things look.
Ando Norris gets 6th on his
will be very happy with that
Racing
result
Point
as he
debut.
extends his championship lead.
My driver of the day is going to
Anthony
be Giovinazzi,
Davidson, who would you
14th to
rank
7th.
as your driver of the day?
My driver of the day has to be, no question, Antonio Giovinazzi.
And
Such an
Davison
assured
agrees.
drive from one of the sport's newer stars, and a performance he can be very, very proud of.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship.
Norris
Ferrari
having a
continue
great
to
debut
extend
for
the
Racing
gap
Point,
at the top
way
of the
ahead of
table.
Perez.
Another team that will be satisfied with this Grand Prix is Alfa Romeo,
Look, even
whose
Russell
good result
struggled.
moves them further up the championship. Well, that was certainly an
Vettel now
incredible weekend
86
of
points
racing.
clear
Be
with
sure
just
to
4
join
races
myself
to
and
go. He
Ant
could
for
seal his
more exciting Formula One action
championship
soon.
next time out. Dominant, utterly dominant, and Norris now he's at Racing Point, he's now ahead of me in the championship. And now we're under pressure from Alfa Romeo as well, so got a bit of work to do. So quite a big job to do in Mexico and USA next time out, and that'll be tomorrow evening. All being well, hopefully we'll have Snake with us as well, hopefully he's not too
Bad
hungover.
luck out there today. Let's talk about it. It was more like Dodgems than Formula One today, wasn't it? Not the best way to end a race. What went wrong? You had a bit of a rivalry going on, but it looks like he bested you. Great. Well, that's everything.
Skip all that for now.
Let's hope for a better race next time out, eh?
Looks like one of your rivals is also going to an upcoming historical event. If you choose to take him on, it might help get your name out there a bit.
go to next weekend. Obviously I won't be doing this race, but yeah, Mexico next time out, and Mexico does tend to be the ceiling place for many titles of late. Could be Vettel's crowning moment as well next time out. So be sure to tune in for that. Tomorrow evening let's have a quick look, see if there's any more driver changes and what upgrades have been done by various teams, including us, before we end the stream. Development failed. Great. Not what we needed. If I can get it sorted for the next race, let's have a look. Yeah, just about got enough resource points sorted out for USA. It's good news. Very, very good news actually. Racing Point's continue. Well, Racing Point, but massive upgrade. In fact, Racing Point now are not that far off the top three. Neither are Haas, Red Bull have closed into Ferrari. It's all tightening up at the front. It's going to be very exciting next season, and even towards the end of this season. But yeah, thank you everyone who tuned in. Not the race we wanted at Japan, but very good at Sochi. Probably my best performance of the season actually. And yeah, next time out in Mexico, bid see if Sebastian Vettel can seal his world title. Until then, goodbye from me. Goodbye.